Hello, everybody. Today I'm here finally doing the green team. I know a lot of people have been suggesting it, so I think it's about time we finally do it. And there have been an assortment of people over the past year who have been suggesting to do the green team, so I'm going to try and shout them out. I might have missed one or two, so I apologize, but I'm going to try to get all of you. And some of the characters, I don't think any of the people suggested each character I'm going to be using today. So not one specific person chose that team. So, J-Money, Paw Patrol Fan 2021, seems to be the first person to suggest a green team in general. And then UL, who I know you want this to be a St. Patrick's Day special, but that's a long time away. And I know people really want to see the green team, so I think we're just going to go ahead and do it now. So, I apologize. Wasabi is a character people said a lot, but I think he has a little bit too much of an assortment of other colors. That kind of contrast with the green. And I think the majority of these characters are like very obvious. I think 4 out of the 5 are like, of course, they're going to be on this team. Anyways, some more shout outs here. Sage Trumel. Let's see. Juan Andres Serbiamora. And Rosalane Mora. I don't know if I've ever pronounced her name before. I hope that was correct. Let me know if it wasn't. And Edward Armenta has been suggesting I do one, but has not actually suggested a specific team. And then Angelica Cos Fernandez gave me some characters. So, thank you to all of you. Actually, I'm pretty sure Angelica got the exact team I'm going to be using. Disgust, Mike Wazowski, Rex, Kermit, and Shego. So, good job to you. I think you're the only one. I think we've got all the characters as well. And yeah, Disgust, Mike, Kermit, and Rex, I think are all very obvious, and then it was between Shego and Wasabi, basically. And more people were saying Wasabi, also just due to that Shego was released somewhat recently, so that may be part of the reason. But she also has a lot of black in her moveset, or not moveset, in her color scheme, so maybe that has something to do with why. Oh, we already have Kermit from our Muppet team. And Mike, Rex. I think Kermit was next. And then Shego. Somewhere. There we are. Looking very green, I have to say. I am just curious what it would look like without Shego for one. They're extremely green. Like, there is so little. Like, that pink is really the only thing that stands out. That is amazing. And then Wasabi here. Yeah, he's got... I stand by my point completely. He's got too much. Like, the blue and the red really stand out. I think Shego... Oh, well, the green... Well, the green is a... It doesn't really matter that's a different shade. But there is a good amount of black. Which all the characters don't really have besides her. But otherwise, this is a really good green team. For some reason, characters that are green in this game are completely green, which is great. Rex and Mike are almost entirely green based. And then Kermit has just a little difference with his banjo specifically. And then that pink ascot, I guess, on Disgust, and her shoes too, are the only differences. But like, pink is a good complementary color. Is it complementary, or I forget the specific term, but to the green anyways. And then the black doesn't stand out at all, so I think that's why it's probably a good pick for Shego in general. Someone did suggest the Mad... Well, wait, Peter Pan. He's pretty good too, I would say. A lot of different characters I suppose we could have done. Someone said the Mad Hatter. Also, Robin Hood maybe? Maybe too brown. I gotta say, Peter Pan is actually looking pretty good. I forget where the Mad Hatter is. He can't be that high. I don't think he's that great either, but right there. That's actually a pretty good amount of green as well. I don't hate that either. But I'm going to stick to my decision here. Let's go in. And then the health bar is green too, which just fits in perfectly. Oh, another thing I guess with Shego specifically is that she has green plasma, basically. Green energy maybe is more appropriate. Either way, that definitely ties more into the green theme for her character specifically. I gotta say, this might be the most of that specific color of any of the teams we've had so far. Like even a lot of the moves end up having green in them. Like Shego and Kermit both have moves that make the screen even more green. So it's pretty fun to see. And then Kermit acts as the healer / support character in general. Shego, I assume, is probably a damage character. I think Mike is maybe... I don't know what he would be, because I think he has some supportive moves and then also some attacking moves. Maybe it's only attacking. And then Disgust has that one effect. I forget what the specific name of it is. But you see that green emoji face that is above her. You can see right there. I don't remember what the status effect is called, but you get the gist. And then Rex, I assume, is the same as... Well, maybe he's a tank. Maybe he's a tank. I'm not sure. But a pretty good assortment of different roles, basically. And then I think everyone stays in place. Shego kind of walks up a little bit. How does Rex... what is his main attack? Because I think everyone else stands in place. I think Rex actually attacks with his hands. It's kind of hard to tell at the moment. I'm trying to see. Well, I'm not able to see. They keep messing it up. I assume Rex... But I think he has a roar maybe that is a ranged attack. But I could be wrong. Right there. And I think it gave them attack down. So that's cool. I also made sure to take Rex's costume off so he'd just be even more green. Although you could give him the Party Source Rex outfit for sure. But yeah, then Disgust and Kermit and Mike all stand in place. I'm not sure if Kermit actually has any attacking moves whatsoever. But everyone else does, of course. Actually, I think his rainbow thing actually did just hurt the team. I could be wrong, though. You guys can let me know. You usually understand better than I do. So we're doing pretty good. At least in this chapter. We lost a little bit in chapter 17. Disgust is my weakest character in general. So that could have some of a part to it. You know, if it's ever just her dying, I don't think it's fair to count it because she is my weakest character. Even at 4 stars. And at the same skill level as everybody else, she's my weakest character. I don't really know what that is all about, but I don't really mind her being my weakest character either. Let's try some in chapter 18. Oops. Let's see. We haven't done any in this one. Let's see if we are able to do any. I might have chosen a bad one. I never remember. I should probably remember. By this point now, I've played these levels so many times, I should know. You know what? I should just clear one of those infected areas so we can play an actual level that I don't play every single time. I just hope it's easy enough for us to beat. We're actually doing pretty well on this one. Let's use an antivirus here, and then do this one. And see what that's all about. There's another Rexen. The thing is, they kind of have a tint of green as well, the enemies. And it's kind of green, kind of blue. But I think it still works pretty well. Yeah, this is the most, like I said, there's a lot of green going on just in general with these characters here. And Disgust and Shego and Kermit really help out with that. And even like, I think the sort of roar that Mike has, I think was also a green effect. I don't know if any of Rex's attacks add any more green to the screen. But yeah, I feel like they're doing pretty good, right? And they have all the rolls I would typically want. Like I said, there's a good assortment of everything, really. And we're doing pretty good all the way in Chapter 19 here. We did lose the front two, but I guess that is somewhat expected. We should be able to kill Sally, I would assume. She's stunned. I'm assuming Kermit probably did that. Come on, guys. It's just a Sally. There we go. Alright. Well, we only got 1 star, but we did actually complete it, so that's better than some teams, I would assume. And I'd have to say I quite enjoyed this one as well. Some showcases, I gotta be honest, it was just not that interesting, but I actually had a good amount of stuff to keep an eye out for on this one, so thank you to everyone who suggested characters for this team. I'm glad I finally got it done. I think this is going to be, in the meantime, between the Big Hero 6 team and what else? I thought I had another team I was thinking about. Anyways, I don't know what I was trying to think of, but I should be able to get Shego, or sorry, Go-Go sometime soon. So I think this was just kind of to tide me over in between that time. Because I'm trying to get, I want to do the Big Hero 6 as soon as I can. Okay, well, we're not going to beat this one. Okay, I think we're good. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you soon with another team video. Goodbye.